In this video, I introduce supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Supervised learning requires a labeled input and output data for model training. Once the model has a learned mapping relationship between input and output data, the model can be used to classify new and unseen samples and predict the corresponding labels as shown here. When network maps the input to output, if label of the input is known, we can define a loss of a prediction relative to the label. Then use this loss to train the model through gradient descent method. And finally, find the optimal model parameters that minimizes the loss. Key point in supervised learning is the labeled input samples, namely the training dataset consists of paired input and labels. In deep supervised learning, a deep neural network is used to predict the label of the input. Unsupervised learning is a machine learning technique in which the models are provided with the samples that don't contain any labels, namely without any pre-existing labels, as shown here. Task of the unsupervised learning is cluster samples according to the features, for example, similarities and patterns without any prior training of data, as shown here. Deep neural networks use encoder to map inputs to a latent space and compare the inputs in the latent space to classify them. For example, in deep unsupervised learning, autoencoder is used to train the model, find the model parameters. Encoder is used to extract the input features, and decoder is used to reconstruct input. We use input and restriction to define the loss to train the model. For more details, please check with these references. Thank you.